Hopefully that works. Spin this around for a little bit. Oh, wrong way. So check this out. Fucking fall, you goddamn stairs, be nice. Don't fall. Better days, better days. Hey, I'm talking about better days. Trying to get some new Jordans because they dope. This is gonna be so bad. I hope I can do this. Dude, I hope I can do this. This is gonna suck, man. I do it. Wait, this will be fucking real fun. I fudge this up nice. Loosen, 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 drop. Better days, better days. Yeah. Talking about better days. Oh, if I can make this shot. This is gonna suck. I haven't shot this shit in a minute. Oh man. This is gonna be a horrible. Hope someone gets on so I can talk about it. Let's talk about it. This is archery, let's talk about it. All right, guys, welcome back. I know this is one person here, but thank you for joining me. I'm Mike. This is Everitt Archery, and I was on here last week shooting off my deck with my compound bow. Today, we are going to try out what I have promised to everyone is my recurve. This is a samick Discovery 62-inch hunting bow. I'll walk through what's on here. Hi. So again, 62-inch recurve bow, samick Discovery. If you don't believe me, you'll see the tag right here. Sorry about the mic. The mic's in the old place. Discovery. So it's I think medium limbs, carbon limbs, 15 or 17-inch. I wouldn't say it's a 15-inch riser, aluminum cast. This is a Fatal 4. Sorry, I haven't used it in a while. This is a Fatal 4 Trophy Ridge sight. This is a cheapo cartel rest, a plunger. I do have a Shibuya plunger. So listen, I'm going to say a few things wrong because my brain is not thinking. So let me start over. Welcome back, guys. I'm Mike. It's Everitt Archery. We're going to shoot my bow today. It's a recurve hunting bow, 62-inch, carbon limbs with these Limb Saver broadhead dampeners on both ends and a little hush dampener on that. My brace height is about like 8 1/8. The max is like 8.5, so I'm not too bad. I got a cartel plunger here with a cartel rest. I don't shoot off the shelf. I got the sight because I couldn't shoot without the sight. So this is a Fatal 4 Trophy Ridge sight with a Octane like 5-inch dampener or stabilizer with the quick release. This guy I got off my my Diamond Edge. This is the factory stabilizer that came with it. I am shooting these really good Eastern Legacy 400 spine with 100 grain tip insert arrows. These are really good. I'm shooting 3 under. So this is my first time shooting this thing in months because I've been really on this like recurve on this real big on this compound game. And this is my first time shooting this with gloves on. So we get a target right down there at 20 yards. I have a pin set for 20 yards. I have not, again, haven't shot this in at least 5 months, minimum 5 months. So, and then I never shot off a deck for this before. So my anchor is going to be shit because I have a very bad anchor with this. I have a tendency to bring my anchor back to here when I need to bring it to here. And I always do it wrong. I go like, I just keep pulling back and then I hit my wrist. So you will hear some wrist slap on here. So let's just hope I can do this good and go from there. First shot, I hit it. You know, when you hit the target, regardless where you hit it, it's a plus. What I did not bring out here was my my arrow puller, which I have to go back downstairs and go get. Where did I put it? I don't even remember. Hopefully it's in this bag. So if you guys who don't know, can you give me a shout out? I was scammed. What do you mean? What do you mean a shout out? Shout out to Reza456. I don't know you, but hey. Anyway, if you guys usually don't know, if you have a compound or recurve or whatever, you usually have a whole bag for that stuff. So this usually goes into a bag, you know, where this goes in the bag and everything else. So hopefully the arrow puller is in here. That arrow just now, guys, hit right of center. Bro, what was that? Sorry, I heard a pop. You had 9 guys. I heard a pop in like a tree. So I'm praying a tree don't fall. Okay, I just heard a pop in the tree. So I don't know if a tree just like popped and is ready to fall, or was this something that just popped? Anyway, moving on. That was closer. It feels weird pulling this back because I don't usually shoot this, so it's kind of weird shooting this bow, and I don't shoot this often. I'm glad I'm shooting this now because I really want to shoot this, and honestly, shooting my bows gives me brain clarity. I guess you can say my brain gets cleared up when I shoot my bow. That was about center. The thing is, my bag is covered in snow, so I can see it like hit, but I can't see it where it is. All right. I think I did give you a shout out. If you want to give me a subscribe, Rafa456, that'd be sweet. I need all the people I can get on here. I'm trying to hit that 500 subscribers. So I only get like 386. So if you guys can hit me up and subscribe to my channel, that would be most appreciated. And I can give you guys shout outs and you can do all that good stuff. Last shot. I get 4 arrows, last shot. That was shit. That be bad. All right, so now I got to put this fancy bow against here and hope to God I don't fall. This bow, if you guys are wondering, the price point on this thing was about $330. Well worth it. Let's hope I can get these arrows out. Let's go take a look. So you got around. That's the bow from tip to tip. And trust me, I like to have my bows dead in the hand. I don't like having, don't fall. I like to have no vibration in my hand. When I shot that bow for the first time, I shot it and it had a lot of shock in my hand. So 20 yards. So I'll show you what I did. So I'm grateful I even hit it. So this was my first, that was my second, that was my third, and I waited too long, and that was my last. I got this bow up to about, I have 4 pins, so I have it at 15, 20, 25, and 30. So the furthest shot with this thing was 30 yards, and that was tricky. Now the hard part is getting this thing up out of here. Well, maybe I can turn it. Just a little creaked, but all right, let's just see. Oh yeah, you win. 1 came out, 2 came out, 3 came out, 4 came out. Yeah. All right, we're back in business. Got my arrows. I bought this bow originally so I can learn to shoot instinctively. Didn't realize I like, for me, if I like a brand, I'm gonna keep that brand. So I bought my first bow was my first recurve bow. My second, sorry, to be honest, my second recurve bow was a samick. My first one was a Southwest Archery beginner bow. My first bow was a samick, which I have downstairs. My second one was a samick. You know what? I have this. So you guys, sorry, I'm just gonna put this on right quick. It's just a heating jacket. I'm not that cold, but just want to turn it on and use it because I'm silly. Anyway, who's my thing? Let's try this again. All right, guys. If you guys like what you're seeing, and like I said, I do have, if you guys are brand new, I have told you guys I do have 4 bows, 2 recurve, 2 compound. This is my recurve bow. And like I said, I bought this because it's had a lot of this is a really good bow reviews, and it is. I should have got something longer because I have a 68-inch bow and love it. I shoot that really nice, and this one is a challenge. But the whole reason I like archery is because I love the challenge. So for that reason, am I far enough away? I can get you closer. For I got that. Go for that. I like it. Go. So for that, I like it. This is my first bow that I'm using 3 under, which is a full tab, not a split finger. So my other bow is split finger Olympic style. This is a hunting, and it's pretty sweet. I do like it. Just hard to use, but now I gotta learn my anchor point is right here. That was far left. There's no place else. I know I need to not hold back so long, but I usually pull back a little more and let go wrong. And it's my let go wrong, it just goes flying. But again, I haven't mastered this thing yet. I do love it though. Bows in general, I just like to shoot. That shit bounced out. It went blink. It bounced out. That's for real. That shit bounced out the bag. Holy shit. Okay. I don't know what it hit, but that shit bounced out. I never had it before. That's the first time this happened. That it bounces out. I should get a foam block. I think this shit I'm gonna buy a foam block. That way I can just shoot it. Keep it in the house. Nope. It's far left. And I know my release is shit. I know that. I'm not releasing right. I think I'm just doing this. I'm not letting go properly. Give me a minute. Let me just dial in on that and I'll get it. I promise. that was bad. That was like fucking, yeah. But again, this is why I like this bow, because I promise you, it always challenges me to smash with this bow. Every time I shoot the bow, it's always like make me learn how to shoot better. Hold on a second, guys. I'm just gonna wait a second. So to be clear, I do have a bow stand that's in my house, but again, I didn't bring it out. What the hell is that banging? So all my bows have just about everything it needs except for a few tools. One would be like this bow. In the bag, it has the arrows put into it. It has the bow. It has my finger pad. How am I that far left? Hold on. All right, here we go. Arrows there. That shit bounced out. Like bounced clean out. And my other one's to my left. Like doink, 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 doink. The other one hit over here. And it bounced out. How that shit bounce out? I don't know. Maybe I hit something. It ain't broke. But my tip is so I can loose this goose. This shit was mad loose. I am a little crooked. I don't know, because I think my bag is crooked. It is. The bag is just a little twisted. Not in line. I do have that deer. I just don't want to be out here in the snow. So guys, once you give me 1 sec, let me just put these down. Flip you guys around. And pull them out. 1, 2, and a 3. Okay. Oh yes. I gotta hurry up. I'm telling you, it's freaking me out. It's my hair a pop. Because I have a tree right there, right next to my house. And I mean, my house is like right there. You can see it. So it's kind of freaking me out a little bit knowing that tree is right there. 17 minutes in. We'll be on for another like a good 30 minutes or so, and I'll get off, get my fun in, get the hell out, walk the dog. If you guys like what you see, tell me what you like, what you think. I don't freeze my balls off for no reason. Can I even use my glove? I don't know. Let's try this again. Oh, I'm sorry. I scatterbrain when I talk to you guys. What I was trying to say was every bow that I have has its own setup, meaning has a bag, has all the shit it needs, some tools, and it has its own quiver. Like I don't have a hunting quiver on this because I didn't want one. So I bought myself because my original thought was to shoot as instinctive, which meant no sight, no nothing. And then I bought myself a back quiver and I used that. I didn't bring it up. I just didn't want to bring it. And I have a leather arm guard. But right now I'm not hitting my arm, which is sweet. Yeah. That shot out ugly. That shot ugly. This is way left. I tell you one thing. We had somebody on here last week. Last week? I think it was last week. We had a guy or person on here. I don't know if it was a guy or girl. It was either one. They were like, "Oh, compound's not real shooting." And I know this, but when you say it like that, it doesn't sound right. So my point is, recurve shooting is a lot harder to shoot than a compound, hands down. Bare bow shooting is harder. Long bow shooting, which is just the fucking stick and the string, nothing on it, is even harder. So you got to find your happy middle. So I was never denying that. There was just a big controversy about that on here one time. Damn. I shot 2 arrows to my left and almost hit them. I'm going to keep this bow strung up, and I might shoot it again on Sunday or Saturday. Why am I going so far left? Dude, that's bad. I wasn't going that far left a minute ago. Now I am. I know I have to probably move my sight. I'm not moving my sight because I feel like it's me. It's probably me shooting the way I'm shooting. So I usually shoot a couple 9 or 10 shots, and then I adjust my sight. Because if I move my sight now, it's going to be off again. It didn't sound good, bruh. The one thing I don't want to do, I don't want to Robin Hood. I don't want to mess up my bows, my arrows. It sounds like I just did. Let's go take a look. See, got 25 guys here. Sweet. Welcome to my channel, guys. This is Mike, Everitt Archery, getting some practice in with the recurve. If you guys are watching, missed. No, I didn't miss. I just hit something. No, I'm not gonna miss. Hope I better not fucking miss. Let me show you what I did from here. No, it wasn't a miss. It just hit something. That's all. So for some reason now I'm shooting way left. So that bow is very accurate. 1, 2, 3. Then one up there. I was aiming for this. I might be not aiming properly because when I shoot this bow, I get a little shaky at the hands, which I hate doing. So yeah, that's what happened. It hit the other arrow so, let me show you again. So close that I thought I hit something. See? But they were all like flippy flop. Let me spin you guys around. One. Yeah, I mean that just penetrated. That would be no bueno with for shooting because hunting because it didn't do shit. Yeah, they wouldn't like, hate to say it, like just the tips went in, like just the tip. Like they didn't even sink in. So 22 minutes. We got 8 more minutes left. And by the way, Happy New Year, guys. If I didn't say it, it snowed, obviously, here in the beautiful state of CT, which I don't like because I was happy with the snow being gone. But here we are. So this will probably be my last shot, last 4 shots. So I can go in the house and get some chocolate, get the dog walked and whatnot, and pretty much, I can't say fantasize, but what's the word I'm going to use? Probably go in the house and think back what was going on out here because I hate when I shoot and I always shoot wrong. I'm kind of perfectionist like that. I am a perfectionist when it counts. Cleaning my car? No. Shoot my bow? Yeah. Because that's when it matters. That's when all those hours of practice kick in for me, usually. I bought a Shibuya, this is not it though. I bought a Shibuya plunger because this is a cartel, and as you can see, I Frankensteined it because the bolts fell out. So and I'm just trying this one out because I want to see which way this plunger is going. The plunger might be too tight too, going to the left like that. Nope, it's me. It's me. If you guys were here last week, I was saying when I shoot this bow, my bow arm shakes because it's so much weight. This is 35 pounds of limb weight, and I think when I pull it back, it's about 49. So it stacks because I'm 6'1" and I have like a 30-inch. I have a 30-inch draw length, so it stacks up pretty hard. So every time I pull it back, I'm like I'm shaking. That was better. But yeah, like, as soon as I get like to here, forearm is like, I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it. That's kind of why, honestly, and I hate saying it, that's kind of why I shoot my compound, because it's easier to get a shot off. And I know it's cheating. I know that, but I hate to say it, but that's what it is. I prefer shooting my compound than the recurve because I can get better shots down range with my compound. This one I can't. Some days I shot myself, and other days disappointed. Like right there, I'm striking, and it's hard to like focus, and I can't press in right. All right, last shot. These are better groups. All right, these are better groups. I will say that. The cool thing about this bow is, I will tell you one thing: if you group in one spot and you don't realize it, it will group in that spot. Like if I'm shooting and I'm missing, it'll shoot like this. It'll get like that close. Like the arrows will be like that close, or right, or like this. So if you're missing center, you're hitting to the left, you'll hit. But this bow is dope like that. Like it's good. I put this on because it takes the vibration out. So let's go take a look at my final shots. Get these hands warmed up. 43 guys. Sweet. Thank you guys for joining with me. 31. Whoops, I should have not spoke. Thank you guys for joining me. If you guys that are still hanging out, let's go see what we got. 26 minutes. Don't fall in the stairs. Can you guys hear me, by the way? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? Say yes, no, maybe. Oh, shit. Let me flip you guys around so you can see. Don't they not know? So yeah, the arrows are kind of going hard left like that. Cool. Thank you guys. You can hear me. So my arrows are kind of going left. That's because I'm fudging up. Like this one was straight. With that bow, here's the thing with that bow. I gotta say, with that bow, if you mess up with your release, where you do this or you do that or you just do it wrong, it shows downrange. But my point is, when you're shooting it decently enough, the groups stay pretty close. I mean, this is far, obviously, but that's not too bad. So they do stay in relatively close contact when you're shooting. They look tight here, but it ain't tight down there. That's why I thought they were tight. But these arrows are dope. I love these. These are called these are the Eastern Carbon Legacies, 400 spine. So this is my second batch of Easterns. My other ones I have are Blackouts and Black Eagle. I'm gonna try my best to get all Eastern arrows now because I love the way they shoot and the way they just work. Oh. If you guys have ever watched the movie what's it called? The movie called Twilight, the last movie, like Breaking Dawn Part 2. If you guys ever watched the big fight scene where not Jacob, what's the other guy's name? The girlfriend or wife, the little kid, and the head vampire meet up, and he sees a little girl, and he's like, "Ha!" When I shoot these arrows and I get a good shot, I'm like, oh shit, I'm stupid. But yeah, it's when I hear that. It's when I think about that movie. That's the first thing I think about. Was that stupid ass laugh that the guy says. It makes me laugh. It's 28 minutes. So we're gonna get off in a second. I'm just gonna put you down right quick. Put my mittens on if I can get this thing open, and I can't. Sorry, mittens. Don't think about these. I can put mittens on. So again, just so clarity, I do have the bow. I can shoot this bow. I don't shoot it well, but I can shoot it. Yeah, I have extra parts on. Reason why this is on, because when I shoot it from this side, I use that hole, and I usually go on top of the sight, and I shoot it, and I tend to miss. So I had to put that on so I won't miss, and gives me a better range of motion of sight, so I know what I'm shooting at. But love this bow. I'm just not mentally ready, physically ready to shoot it. It's when I shoot it, there's good days and bad days. My other recurve, I shoot that all day, no problem. This one here, it's always giving me issues. It's because the way I'm shooting it. It's 62 inches draw length, and I always tend to just shoot it wrong. And that's nothing to do with the bow, it's just the way I shoot it. So I always shoot this thing wrong. So I have to learn to adjust my shooting methods to this bow. But yeah, If you guys like the video, the live, subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Tell me what you think about my videos. I will do my other samick bow maybe this weekend. It's a long it's a recurve. It's an Olympic style recurve, which has the little sight and the long rods and all that stuff. So it's a little bit longer step than just this. This is just this and the limbs. And by the way, this is ILF limbs, and just fucking click done. I love it. So yeah, this is the bow I have. If you guys like it, give me a thumbs up. Say what you guys say. Fucking reason. And hopefully I'll see you all guys soon. Please subscribe to my channel. I want to get to 500 subscribers so I can get to the next level on this. And I will hopefully see you guys on Sunday. Take care and have a good day, guys.